Whilst you were going, you looked like you were enjoying it. Some nice moves at the hairpin.
Yeah, I had some. I've been overtaken because my tire has been down, but then obviously later on I recovered from that, and had some nice moves with Nico, with Barrichello, but then unfortunately too short.
And the benefit of Michael Schumacher wearing sunglasses in the interview is you get to see Lee McKenzie asking the questions as well. You've got something you'd like to add about Michael's
Yeah, so often, David, isn't it, when in a safety car situation where the drivers lift off the throttle and begin to slow down when the engine's not really fully under pressure, you get these kind of problems creeping in, don't you?
Yeah, box fires, exactly. It's something that actually Renault have had a few issues with over the years, and it just flares up and it cuts all the available oxygen that's there to be used to burn in the chambers, and then of course the engine just stalls.
It's also my idea, I believe, that Renault, and in particular the Red Bull team, are using that little ploy because whatever they're doing in the qualifying, they have such an advantage. I think they're either retarding the engine or doing something that flows more gas so as to give them more downforce. They don't seem to use it to the same effect in the race, but I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it fairly soon.
Now, we tend to get a lot of safety cars in Formula One. The sad thing about the safety car in this race was that it denied us watching three world champions going toe-to-toe for the last few laps. It was just shaping up perfectly when that accident happened, wasn't it?
Although actually it was Alonso attacking Vettel, wasn't it? Jensen didn't really get his nose in there. I guess he was waiting for the famous moment that never happened when the tyres were supposed to fall apart on the two drivers ahead of him, but he wasn't really quite hustling them out as hard as I thought he would, having caught them at the second half a lap. But we've seen Jensen so many times being super cool and right in the right position. My guess, and I could be wrong, my guess is that he was going to let it play out at the front. No point going too early. He had the better tyre selection, and I think he thought that the degradation, it would go off with Vettel and then Alonso, and he'd cruise up to win the race. Now, maybe I've got all that wrong, but that's what I felt. That why push with 6 laps or 8 laps to go? I think he was just biding his time.
Yeah, well, it's a fair point. You know, Jensen didn't know when the safety cars were going to come. Sadly, he pitted, and there was a safety car. Sadly, he was pushing, and then there was a safety car. But how great in this Monaco Grand Prix to see incidents, to see overtakes, to see these guys going toe-to-toe like this. But there's something different about this year's race.
I think it was the second,
Or Martin, indeed.
Yeah.